after nearly a year and a half of effort, it became apparent that the product was wrong and we had to change it. But I think this has been a formative moment for the business. It teaches you that you have to be comfortable to move on, to try new things, to not always accept that what you have is the right answer. And that story is told many times internally.
I'm a big believer that when you start these things, you're not entirely sure what you're getting into, and you learn very quickly as you're going along. You get a lot of information that comes in, a lot of data that comes in, and you have to react to that. So it's difficult to pinpoint one particular area, but almost every day I think we would tweak the model according to what had happened either yesterday or the day before.
If you're in a brand business or a service branded business, quality matters enormously, and you just can't compromise on that. So, if I were giving advice to someone, I'd say it really depends on the kind of business you're building. But if you're in a business where quality sensitivity is important, focus on that.
You can have the most fantastic technology and UX, UI in the world. If you don't populate your marketplace with fantastic sellers, with great merchandise, then you won't survive as a business. So the risk is, for a business like us to, spend too much time on the product in the very early days and too little time on the commercial stuff.
We had dozens of ideas in terms of what Graze could become, none of which look anything like the product you see today. And we were doing experiments in one of the founders' bedrooms involving jam jars and sterilization. So, thousands of hours have been thrown away on innovation which has led nowhere over the years.
You never stand still. As soon as you stand still and think you've built the definitive product, you start going backwards because somebody else brings out a better one and takes what you've done and looks to improve it. So absolutely, we were always seeing how can we improve it, how can we try things. And we tried some things, some products that didn't work. And if they didn't work, then you sort of turned them off quickly and focused on the ones that did work.
If you're selling something to a consumer, you've really got to care about it. So if you're going to make a consumer good and you want it to be a great consumer good with a great brand behind it, pick something which you are naturally quite enthusiastic and interested in.